Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Turn-Based Tom's Estate. Jumping in here, I just put poutine in the dequirkifier, and this popped up. Contagion. Cursed heroes who share the same building or activity as other heroes have a chance to pass the Crimson Curse on. Sharing the activity has the highest chance of contagion. I don't want that to happen. No one has a disease, and I haven't unlocked the extra rooms, which we probably should get on soon. Not a huge rush, but now would be a good time to have him in here. Plus 20 stress if High Torch. I'm running High Torch these days. Max HP. Speed and dodge on the first round. Do I want to lock that in? The speed. So if the enemy isn't surprised, high speed is very helpful. Because you go first, you kill them. You kill them, they don't kill you or stress you out. Is it worth locking in? He's already got plus 5% crit melee skills locked in. Speed and dodge. I mean, and then, yeah, you don't kill him. You got a better chance of dodging. I think I'll lock that in. And then maybe we get lucky and get, like, Luminous. Get even more speed. I think I'm going to do that. Also, until he's cured of the curse, he's not going to be in here without, like... very often, because other people, I don't want them to get sick. Stress-wise, it doesn't look like anybody except for Ribeye. I'll spend the money. I'll just lower Ribeye down. That way it's not a problem when we do want to take him out. So yeah, I was just finishing up setting up our party, but that popped up, so I wanted to show it to you. There... is the game taunting me. There is a super cool trinket that I really want. Crit melee by 7 and 40 bleed chance. We're going to have to get that a different way. That's super cool. My highwaymen typically doing pistol shots so far on this playthrough. But we can easily build around a melee one because this is insane. I couldn't quite put together a party for it, at least not one I was confident. It's a long mission, and I was going to just use the same team, but swap out the antiquarians. Poutine would rank out, though, and I still have 3 bosses to kill. 2 in the Weald, 1 in the Warrens, I think. The Flesh, the Hag, and... the 8-pounder. Warren's 2 in the Weald. And I want good, like, ranked up, geared up, strong damage-dealing characters to fight those bosses and kind of carry it. Poutine, Crayon, Duval are kind of those 3. So we can make a little bit weaker overall squads with, like, some level 0s, level 1s. So I don't want him ranking out just running a long antiquarian mission, even if it is for a trinket I really want. This mission is no longer the bird. I thought this was going to be the shrieker. Otherwise, the other missions just didn't really have trinkets I wanted or anything. So the squad that I made... Oh. Yeah, these are boss fights. This is just a random medium. I did make a squad for this. So, from the time I decided what mission I was going to do, to building the squad over the next 5 minutes, and then talking to you fine people for 5 minutes, I completely blanked that I am going here. Okay. we are going after this trinket I want. Foe is kind of the team carry. He was performing very strongly. Fern should be able to help out. Gray is the new antiquarian. For some reason, the role was open. And Mom Not is coming back, and everybody kind of got upgraded gear and skills. Trinket-wise, his protection and crit and damage. Her awesome one, and damage and accuracy. Stress relief and a bit of damage. She's a level 0, so this ups it from 3 to 5 to 4 to 6. Could make the difference in doing that like supplemental damage to let somebody else get a kill. And then we've got our additional healing help and some stress relief on him. Everybody's pretty good on stress. It's a long mission. We'll have 2 campfires, so we'll use one reasonably early just to kind of chip that away. We have the not fantastic prevent nighttime ambush. We have I was going to say I bought a skill. This, which looked fantastic, it costs 2 respite and gives you 20% scouting for 4 battles. And yeah, that is it. So, otherwise we can just encourage and stress relief. Let's cove it up. This would have all been done except that pop-up I wanted to show you. It seemed kind of interesting. Let's take some extra food, maybe. Sure. We need a lot of... 2 stacks is probably too many. It's a long mission. I want to say... I know the circle, you definitely don't want to use a shovel on. The crusty chests, the oysters, 8's a lot. 6 is probably plenty. What's one more shovel? We're going to take a full stack. Fishies, coral. We'll take an extra one. We got so much coral last time. 3 keys is more than plenty. 2's probably reasonable. We're going to keep a key until the very end of the mission, though, so having an extra doesn't take up a slot. We kind of got hosed on torches last time, so I'm going to take an extra few. We're also not in the ruins, so there's going to be less sconces. And do we take a holy water? We'll take one. I mean, there's one trinket that does it, and it's just a buff until camp. I think we need the space. We're going to have to camp pretty quick. No one's got the craving, so that's good. Don't have to take any bleed. Bleed.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Yeah, I'm thinking rotting fish is unbearable no matter what. This map doesn't know what it's doing. Wow. It's all over the place. Antiquarian. Loot. Loot. Antiquarian. Just glad there wasn't a trap. I always feel like I get hit with that trap when you don't get a scout. I forgot to look what our scouting chance was at the provisioner screen. It shows at the very top if you weren't aware. It's gotta be pretty high. I mean, plus 15. It's gonna be super high once we camp. There's that trap.
Curious is the trap maker's art. his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I wasn't even paying attention to my plans for where I was going. I just started going. This... I mean, we brought all the extra shovels.
Another mariner. Another
Gets us 2 curios. We'll grab this after the room. Tough fight. And she went first. He resisted though, thankfully. And a dodge. Good start. And a dodge. Okay, sure. What's up, guys? What do you got? I don't like Throne Dagger being here. I want it to be here, because that's where it is on Banji? Bargy? Banja? Our other grave robber? Rank 4, 50 on the kill? 50-50? Except the, like, 100% hit crit chance. And then she can attack here and miss. Don't forget, she is a level 0, so we're not expecting much from her.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That works. See, that's where I feel if she was like a bit higher level, she had better gear, she would have gotten enough to kill.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That was a painful crit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I am going to do the extra 1 heal. I was hoping it'd be 2. Oh, I didn't put her heal trinket on. 4. I mean, it offsets a lot of the bleed. Not anymore. We don't have any band-aids. What do these do? Combat debuffs.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I was hoping to run into one of the curios that uses this, like, right off the bat, and then we have that spot open. Didn't work out that way, so that's fine. Shovel here. We don't have a gold pile yet. There's nothing else to do. I'm going to regret that.
Struck. A blazing star is born.
Maybe not. I mean... Oh, I saw it. It was too late. I started walking, like, oh yeah, empty hallway. We're just walking back to the next room while I looked down at something, and I looked up, saw the trap, but I was still holding the button. That's a shame. Our grave robber, I have a feeling, is taking the place of our bounty hunter for dedicated trap disarm. She's even better at it than Poutine was.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Can't do it. Can't do it. We did get the scout. Let's go back. Hopefully it's just an easy hallway battle. We can get healed up. It's not terrible. It's not great. 3 maggots would have been ideal.
Decimated.
Dodge. That's a shame. Is that Death's Door? It is not Death's Door. So that's good. We don't have a debuff for the whole mission.
A momentary abatement.
Dodge. Nice. Crush.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Gotta get him out of the way sometime.
The blood quickens.
We would lose her heal. It keeps him alive. We can kill him off with Foe. Foe, Fern, Gray, Mom, I'm not. Ah, my eyes. 17. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And then a dodge, even better. Smacky smack.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Slight problem. We're getting too much loot. I think we got to get rid of the bonus shovel. Make sure that they don't stack above 4. That's trash, that's trash. The deeds. We could get rid of food or campfires. I want to use a campfire to lower his stress and give us a bunch of scouting. We don't have to full eat at a campfire. We could get rid of this. We'd still have, call it 3 hunger checks, 4 hunger checks, and a full eat afterwards. Or we could keep, 2 half eats. Also, we get food from fishies. Let's get rid of the food. Let's camp in this room and then open the treasure chest. Because we need the space.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Prevent nighttime ambush. Scouting chance. Encourage, encourage, encourage. Extra 1, we can get a supply item. We'll get our shovel back that we're going to use here in about 2 seconds.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Sweet. Another rare antiquae. How many rare antiques is that? 2 so far? I'm also going to start organizing our inventory. Long mission, we're going to have to be making decisions on what to get rid of, so it's better when I know exactly what I don't want to get rid of. Ooh, this is a scary fight. I wish I was in position to stab. We need to change their party order. Being able to stab here would be beneficial. It's good we dodged the stun. 6 to 12, 19% crit. 7 to... How is this just better? Damage mod is minus 10. Damage versus marked and blighted. Damage mod minus 15. Crit mod's higher. You're getting armor piercing though, and they don't have protection. So I'm glad I read that, because I typically, like in my head, this does more damage than this, but that's not actually the case. Nice.
Obliterated.
Good crit. That's going to help a lot, making sure we don't get blown up. So much so that I'm confident going for the jellyfish kill here. And then we have foes smack plus all next round. I doubt he's exploding on round 2.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would definitely run out of torches if we threw away these ones. We have, what am I thinking? We have an entire stack of herbs. We don't need to throw away 5 of our torches when we already have 6 herbs. Why keep a 7th? This is getting scary, though. Let's use it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
3 sounds like a lot, but we're in the cove. There could be a good number of obstacles. Unfortunately, if we get battles in this hallway, it's going to kind of waste some of our time scouting. But that's just the better way to go. Yeah. We can grab this on the way back. Stuff like that can happen. We might have more inventory space. There is no battle. Let's go see what the curio is. Get rid of some stress on Fern here. Two. Totally worth. Totally worth. And now we're going to have to fight a battle. Oh well. If the battle was there ahead of time, we still would have won this one. Good stress wave miss. Pulling him out of position probably won't do much. We don't need to heal. Oh, this does do damage. Minus 33. Yeah, this will just do more damage. Just feels a shame using tentacles on one guy. She'd have to do the high end of her damage here. This could make it so that these two get guaranteed kills here and here, assuming they hit. He can hit rank 3, right? Yeah. 95% chance on both. Dodge is slightly higher. I don't think that'll make a difference. Oh, I went for the one with more damage, and she didn't get the kill. That's a shame. And we can't pull the second rank. At least we got to kill him before he acted again. Okay. That
this
sucks.
expedition at least promises success.
That was turn 2. So they can kill themselves on turn 2. I wonder if it has to do with how much health they have, because I had stabbed him. That sucks. That's really bad. We might have to camp again sooner than later. We might need a hunger check that could help us out. He said, getting 1 heal from the hunger check.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
It's a lot of gold. 2 food does let us camp again, and then have 3 hunger checks. So it's not an insignificant amount to get rid of. We still have all of these. The fishies. Do the fishies drop guaranteed food? They drop 2 supplies, is what the wiki says. So, like, pretty good chance. I don't want to throw away that. 2 torches. Eight is like almost enough.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Let's do this.
We require only the strength to follow it.
I think that gives us a little bit more options. It's all about balancing risk and reward and options in this game. If we dodge this hallway by going around, we get 1 more shovel for loot. And we know there's nothing in this hallway that we want to see. Okay. You do nothing. I always check it, like, just in case. Oh, it might do something. It does nothing. It's so bad. No scout.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Okay, I will. I mean, damage in exchange for stress? Guess we could look at it that way. Unfortunately, like, we're pretty hurt. We can't heal this turn, though.
Executed.
Double crit is fantastic. Ouch. Speed's 10, 6, and 8. If I knew it was guaranteed he would go first, we just tentacle, but, like, those numbers are... it's anybody's game. We could kill the back rank. Kill rank 3.
Destroyed.
Kill anybody. Not kill him. Let's just get the guaranteed kill, even if anybody could have picked that up. And then, also, having them dead means he can heal rather than tentacles, which we really need to do.
The ground quakes.
And unless something crazy happens, I'm camping after this battle. The 1 damage isn't going to matter compared to her just killing. She's only down... It looks like she's down the most, but she's only down 12. That's 13. And and that's 12. It's just a difference in health. Cool. That's fine. Pick to the face. He's out here. That armor.
As victories
Armor
mount,
piercing.
so too will resistance.
Comes in handy against the snails. I don't think I even had that in mind when I was putting the party together. I was thinking more like, hey, it's a level 1 that we'd like to have level 2. Let's... Oh no, when we camp, we can't camp for a full heal. Like, we could. There's no way we don't get more hunger checks. We still have, like, almost half the map. Oh, man. What happened to our food? I thought I brought a lot. This is not good. This is very bad. I thought this room was empty. That's not going to get the kill. A heal for 1. Even though he could act, I was hoping that the man-at-arms went to go first, since he can't hit the back rank. That's not what we needed to see. We are going to need to make some difficult decisions.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We are probably going to have to just do our best and then hopefully beat the mission and cut and run.
Glory. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, first off, how do I so he can use his knife. Oh no, that's, how do I make that the default? Okay, I'll just have to not hit that button until we get moved around. We can probably get away with skipping 2. So we probably have to go... If we do this, that's a lot of backtracking if I'm wrong. This is basically the same amount of backtracking guaranteed. So we go this way. We know this room's empty at least. We have to full heal camp for the food. For the health gain. Our food is so low. We hit a hunger check, our people go crazy. Maybe we do a 6 health camp. A 4 health?
Without kindling.
4
a goal
food.
Without hope.
Because then we still have enough for a hunger check. We get some health. Because we fail the hunger check, we're in a worse spot than we are just here. We have to do this. And then, do any of our skills heal? They do not. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay, well, I think this is still beneficial. Accuracy and speed. His speed's so low. Random supply item might be food, but we'll just do that at the end. Let's get rid of the stress. One left. Food. Unfortunately, it's too late. We could have used that when we decided how much to camp with.
The light, the promise of safety.
Now, I could also just eat 4 food. So we could just have Fern eat 4 food. We can hope that Foe lives through a hit or 2, and then we can go for the heal here first, then here. A fish would be fantastic. Exploder hallway battle. We have to heal. I think more important, especially if it's a huge heal. More important than the damage. Do we just go for the kill on one of them this turn, and the kill on the other next turn? Then the jellyfish, and just hope he doesn't shock us to death?
Exposed to a killing blow.
Well, he didn't explode for no reason, so there's that, right? That being said, what was that sickness? The Black Plague. Minus to blight and disease resist, minus to max HP and speed. Not ideal, not ideal. If we pick to the face, he's not dead. He might explode if he goes first, but I don't think we're killing him with one person anyway. Do we do it at the end after he's acted? He heals, she's stunned. We hope he acts first, doesn't explode, and then our man-at-arms hits him. Okay, good enough. That'll work. I'm afraid if I hit him, he'll be too low health and explode. So they just explode on turn 2. That's just the thing.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We're not in a good spot. We need to eat. Oh no. You see the treasure. Oh no. Oh no, we're losing characters. Oh no. You see that treasure chest and you're just like, oh, this is a big battle. Can't kill unless it crits. On the plus side, it saves us damage if it does, and so be it on the stress. That's unfortunate. Maybe somebody else can pick up the kill. He's got a heal. He can't even artillery, so I guess it's moot. Good heal. Good heal. Awesome dodge. Huge dodge. Not so huge. Barnacle barrier means we're just getting so much stress this round. We're just trying to survive. That's the goal. This does not help us. We have to move forward. She'll probably be lunging. Oh, she can throw daggers from there. Why is she doing less? Hot to trot is first round. Guaranteed kill or a lot of damage crit kills. Either of them can hit either of them. It's just a matter of speed. They're 6, 2, 3. They're going to be acting first. These two can kill him just fine. So she can finish off him and we save ourselves the damage. The stress is going to happen. We're just going to be taking it. Nothing we can do about it. Another good heal. Awesome dodge. Not so awesome dodge. Whatever.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh man, Death's Door. At least it's on the level 0 Antiquarian.
A devastating blow.
Huge crit. Nice job, Fern. Saving the day. Mom, I'm not. Massive heal. God, cultists are so fun when they work. When they heal you for 0 3 turns in a row, though, and you're just like, Death's Door, Death's Door, Death's Door. It makes you change your mind. We are going to riposte and mark ourselves, and then we have one target to heal. Hopefully keep these two topped up, and then we'll be in a lot better position to finish this dungeon instead of having to run away after this fight. This also does some damage. They're still guarded. We do have a stun. We could stun, knock him back, and then kill him. Easier. Let's do that. To try to save on some stress. Because we've taken a lot. Oh, come on, Gray. I know you're a level 0 Antiquarian, but I'm pretty sure you missed the last 4 attacks in a row. Let's go with the riposte now. And that's enough to kill? Should have speared to the face or lunged or whatever the other option was. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I would heal, but it's been many turns. I don't want the reinforcements. The extra 3 damage helps us actually, like, kill him. That was a good heal. Now we heal. Here. The occultist will heal Fern later.
Be wary. infant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
That was rough. We're in a much better position, I think. Our stress is high, but we're in a better spot to win. We can go this way and do a hallway battle and avoid this and hope there's not. We might peek out as well and see what this curio is. We have to keep the shovels, the keys, the herbs, torches. I mean, at this point, sure. I doubt we're coming back. Oh, we had emeralds we could have gotten rid of. There we go. I was really hoping it was like 3 maggots. This is equally easy. Maybe not equally easy.
A singular strike.
Thanks, Fern. This is equally easy. Fern can kill these with 1 hit. Everybody else can do the damage to kill another one.
Confusion.
It's fine. We're going to heal her for 13 here in a second.
Panic.
That was close.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Do we get rid of the keys? Man, these are all just like so potentially useful. We get rid of the keys, they're the least helpful. Getting rid of this and a hunger check screws us. Getting rid of this and an obstacle screws us. This can get rid of quirks, which affects us long term. Gets us fishies, which is loot. Kind of the same thing as this, which is loot. If I had known there were only 2 spots for a hunger check, 3, I might have done that differently. We're out of torches. It's a good thing I didn't. It's an unfortunate room. Hard battle. We don't have keys. The stress guy's guarded. Tentacle. Oh, the stress guy's not guarded. That was his buff, not his protection. We can kill here, and then Foe can hopefully smack the Acolyte around. Nicely done. This isn't going to clear guard, is it? We have 2 more battles. He's short 7. Let's heal 7. Alright, can Vern get the kill?
Precision
Of course she can.
and power.
The stab doesn't do much. Let's just heal for one. One of these times I'll click the right spell for that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We got the scout, so we know that we don't need shovels for obstacles. We're just losing out if there's a barnacle chest. That's fine. This too doesn't do anything for us. We can take the portrait. Bare hands on one of these probably doesn't do anything. There's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? Two more battles.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Hoping for the crit and the kill before he stabs us. Like that. Man, level 0 antiquary hands. They suck. Mom, I'm not coming in with the heal. There's one more curio in here that's guaranteed 2 deeds. We have no more room. Our lowest gold stack's 2,000. Let's make this look pretty. Alright, pretty-ish. Getting rid of that gold stack for this, we're not going to get enough of these from that battle to make up for the difference. And I would much rather have a single heirloom than 500 gold, even a crest. Maybe not a single crest. Okay, I did take that back. 4 crests? I'd rather have 4 crests than 500 gold. 125 gold apiece, I'd pay that in the hamlet if I could, just to buy them. Okay, another rough battle. Do we just kill this guy before he explodes on us and ruins our day? I think I'm going to look up the drowned thrall. Let me write that down. If my pen works. Why is it working intermittently? Drowned thrall. I'm going to see what causes them to actually explode. Like if it's damage or turn. I thought it was like after a few turns, but they were blowing up on turn 2.
A momentary abatement.
If we can get out of this without a virtue check. It looks like we're getting out of it without a virtue check. Whew. That mission got squirrely. I think we have several of these. That reminds me, when we get back, let's sell some of the junk trinkets. We have duplicates of. The figurehead. Does bare hands give us something? Bare hands reduces your stress, or there's a chance of it. If she is stress reduced, that'd be our best bet, because now she can go on a mission without having to heal. We're not. That is a good looking inventory.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
So much gold, so many heirlooms. We got our melee highwayman, massive crit chance, bleed chance trinket. This just goes on forever. An insane amount of crests. Very good, very good. Hard-fought battle, hard-fought victory. It was looking rough there for a second. I was thinking we were going to lose people. I was thinking we were quitting the mission early. That's junk. That's fine. Cool. So Mom I'm Not is level 2. That's fantastic. Foe is level 2. Also fantastic. Fern, unfortunately, didn't hit 2. So she'll have to be the way she is. And
there is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
I don't recall when she got... Oh, that was from like a battle. Alright. He controlled his urges for now. So what does that mean? He can be like weak and craving? Oh, the blood. I must have the blood. So if he craved it, why is he controlling it? Interesting. We are definitely not taking Gray out. So we might as well get that. And what was I wanting to look at real quick? Oh, it was our trinkets. If we sort by rarity, we don't need 2 of these. We don't need 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. Alright, so that was a bit more gold. few thousand. Doesn't hurt. Those 2 good missions made up for our massive rank 3 expenditure. For Wearables, Ash, Blangy, and Chando. So we're working towards our 200,000. We might even need to work up to 300,000, so when we spend money, we still have over 200,000. That gives us 10,000 gold per mission to spend on supplies and, like, whatever. And anything else is profit. So, yeah. Lots of stuff still to do. Once we kill some veteran difficulty bosses, we'll get some more of these blueprints, I believe. I think it's the veteran difficulty where they start dropping. Hopefully it's not champion. Lots of cool buildings. We can look at them more when it's not quite so guaranteed that we're either getting 2 bottles of blood every week or the idle stress relief. The idle stress relief, I don't think we're going to need. We've been doing pretty good on the stress just with people hanging out in town. Torchlight being more beneficial. I might look up what that actually means. 2 bottles of blood a week, though. Sure. We have 29 blood, which seems like enough for now. I guess it kind of depends on how badly our party gets cursed and how much we start doing these courtyard missions. Because once it's like 4 people, and like just every party is cursed, we're going to be going through it quick. Because say it's 1 per person, that's 4 a mission. You know, we don't even have 10 missions worth. So maybe we go for the extra 2 blood. That'll probably help. And I guess if we stockpile it now, because we'd be saving 2 every week rather than using those 2 and more every week. Yeah. So we're going to need 80 busts for that. We're well on our way. We could probably trade all of our portraits and deeds for those busts right away if we even wanted to. So maybe we get lucky and there's a boss that we think Wearables, Ash, Blangy, and Chando can kill. I'll take a look and come back at you next time with a decision on where we're going. Hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a close scrape. I hope to see you for the next one, and I hope you have a great night.